Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. It is that time to give you the Disney's The Lion King, a key word of the day. If we can, how about that? You know what? Jonathan Brendemuehl is here from Des Moines Performing Arts. This is the last one. This is the last keyword of the day to give people a chance to win tickets for Disney's The Lion King, the musical. So you're going to have the honors for the final one. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Lou. So it's time for Disney's The Lion King sweepstakes keyword of the day. The word is cub. Go to weareiowa.com/contest and enter using the keyword for your chance to win tickets to Disney's The Lion King at the Des Moines Civic Center. You can also text CUB to 515-457-1026 to receive the link to enter via text message.
Okay, there you go. So that is it. Those are all the keywords. We've done that for the past several weeks. A winner will be announced next week, and there will be some folks that are going to be very excited to see Disney's The Lion King, the musical. And that starts when?
Okay, we're going to kick off on March 30th and run for about 3 weeks through April 16th. So lots of opportunities to see this beloved show.
Now, a lot of people talking about Disney's The Lion King and why it's so special. And people go back time and time again, don't they?
This show has such a legacy, both on the road. It's been touring for 20 years. It's been on Broadway for 25. It was groundbreaking when it premiered, won 6 Tony Awards. The puppetry was, something that had never been seen in theater before and still holds up as so unique and just a breathtaking way to see this beloved show.
Now, how closely does it resemble the movie that people are so familiar with?
It follows very closely. Elton John and Tim Rice wrote the lyrics for this, and they took something that was cherished by generations of folks and just adapted it to the stage beautifully. Right.
Now, you mentioned the puppetry that goes on here. What's one of the more stunning portions of it? Because you're a big fan. You can almost recite this whole thing, can't you?
I know the show almost verbatim, word for word. Grew up with the movie, fell in love with the musical when I was a little older. Hard to pick a favorite part, but just the way the actors blend into the characters. You kind of wonder how you take a cartoon and put it on stage in such a meaningful way. The set pieces, it's not just that the actors move around these puppets. The set pieces, Pride Rock moves across the stage. It's enormous. It's this beautiful set piece. It takes dozens of trucks to bring this show on the road.
Really?
And, Disney just does it like none other.
Dozens of trucks. This is, I'll be honest with you, this is bigger than a rock concert in a lot of cases.
It is, it's a rock concert for a different audience.
Yeah.
But what's nice is this show is for all audiences. It is something that if you grew up with it, if you're new to the storyline, if you're a grandparent, a parent, for my generation, we grew up with it, and now we have kids and nieces and nephews that we can bring and reintroduce them to the magic of The Lion King.
Okay, now for those people that don't know the story of The Lion King, because it has a very powerful message.
That's right. So it's the story of a young cub, Simba, hence the word of the day. Simba and going through some, I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but it's Simba goes through family tragedy, learns self-reliance and counting on his friends. They develop it, and he eventually takes his rightful place in the circle of life.
And that where people are familiar with the song.
I hope most people got I think more than a few people got what I did there. So
that's nice. And the thing that's really nice too is that you have both matinee and evening performances.
That's right. We have time for you to come out with your schedule, bring your family, bring your friends. Like you said, it's something you're probably going to want to see more than once if you haven't seen it already. It's one of those things, 20 years on the road and 25 years on Broadway and still going so strong for a reason.
And no, they consider this the #1 musical because so many people have seen this, and we understand millions of people have seen this around the world.
Millions upon millions across all the continents except Antarctica, as one can imagine. But
well, then we should take care of that. We should tell them we can go do one show in Antarctica.
Hey, it may be cold enough in Iowa at some point, so it could feel like
think like you're there, but over 100 million people around the world have seen this. And you could see it too. How many times has it been back to Des Moines?
This is its 4th engagement, so it has that staying power, and it wows audiences time after time after time. I can't wait for more people to see it. There's a few people in my life who haven't seen it yet, and I'm making sure that this is their moment.
Okay. Here's one of them.
Oh, right. We're gonna make sure Lou gets to see Simba for the first time.
That works.
You hadn't seen the movie, am I correct?
Sure,
I'm turning the tables on. Sorry, I actually do that.
That's true. But what else are you going to ask about? Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I could recite that movie line by line, and I cherish the show. It's something that all ages will really, really find something from.
To tell you the truth, doing the keywords of the day and how popular it is amongst people around here, you really want to see it. I really want to see what this is all about. And if 100 million people have seen it so far, I don't want to miss out. I want to check it out. Starts on the 30th of March, right?
That's right. March 30th through April 16th at the Des Moines Civic Center downtown. Of course, go to dmpa.org. I can never overemphasize this enough for all of our shows. You don't want to type things into a Google search or anything like that. Go directly to the URL so that you know that you're buying from the authentic source and getting real tickets at the best price.
Yeah, dmpa.org, Des Moines Performing Arts.
That's right, .org.
.org.
Yep.
Wonderful. Great job as always.